There's immense excitement, there's immense discussion, immense debate because it is the biggest clash of the World Cup. India take on Pakistan in Ahmedabad tomorrow. It doesn't get bigger, does it? Because we spoke about it in the mid-match. I couldn't contain my excitement. I have been chewing their brains through the match because it's just so exciting when India take on Pakistan. I don't even know where to begin, but let's begin with India because like we spoke in the pre-match show, Shubman and the news of him being 99% available. I don't know what to make out of that. As a crazy fan, you just feel like, okay, that means he's there, 99%. But we would like to hear them say he's 200% available tomorrow, wouldn't we, Zach?
Well, at least 120%.
Zach, what
at least 120% ready to play the game.
Really? Do you think he'll play tomorrow or he'll not play tomorrow, Zach?
See, for India-Pakistan game, you don't want to give 100%, right? You want to give 120%.
That's true.
If you have 150, you'll give 150. So that's how the game goes. No, but I think if he's fit and available, he will walk into the side. There's no doubt about it. It all depends on the medical team if they are able to clear him. And like DK was earlier saying, Ahmedabad is his venue, isn't it?
Yes.
He scored so many runs there. So from that point of view, he will not think of how much practice I've got, whether I'm prepared, not prepared. I think it's the venue which is going to take over, and he's scored enough runs there on that venue to be in that zone. But what matters is his health, and what matters is his fitness. If the medical team is clearing him, I think he walks into the side.
But we also heard reports that he went into net practice, batted for 30 minutes, and then was a little tired, slept on the ground, but then got in and did catch practice as well. So the positive is that he is practicing, obviously 30 minutes, and then not feeling great is not the biggest positive, but we'll try and ignore that, DK.
The biggest problem for him will come if India bowls first. To field 50 overs in that heat, and it's a hot place, it's going to be a warm day tomorrow, and then back it up immediately with opening, that will be the biggest challenge. If by chance we're batting first, we'll get the much better version of Shubman Gill because he'll straight be batting. Unless and until he reaches a big score, he won't feel so tired. Then you have the adrenaline which will kick in, and he should be fine if we bat first. If we are chasing and he's fielded 50 overs, that is my only worry. The medical team, just as Zach said, will know that best and they're aware of all the situations. But I wish that he doesn't push himself with a little more than he should, only because it's an India-Pakistan game. I think the bigger picture is we'll need him through this World Cup. Yes, it's an important game. Yes, it's an India-Pakistan game. But I just hope that he takes the clever call. If he's 100% sure and he can field and bat, then I think he should go ahead with it. But if he's still not up for it after having a hit today or after having taken a few catches, if he doesn't feel he's ready for it, I just hope he has the courage to say it out. Because there's a lot of pressure and talks around him saying, Shubman Gill, we need him, he needs to be ready, it's a big India-Pakistan match. They're all that sort of noise. I think at the end of the day, he knows his body best. He should weigh the pros and cons of what it means to play tomorrow. Because in the bigger scheme of things, we need a fit Shubman Gill who can play through the tournament.
No, absolutely. We need a fit Shubman Gill, but crazy excited fans like me obviously want him to play tomorrow. So in case he's fit, 120% fit tomorrow and he plays, is that the only change you'll see? Do you think they probably will still back Shardul, or we can see a Shami come in tomorrow, Zach?
I think the bowling...
Again, don't go to Shami. Zach knows the answer. But
The bowling, I don't think they're going to change. No, you're talking about tomorrow now. I'm not selecting the team there.
Correct. I was just going to say, Zach, deep down, I know if he's the coach sitting there, Shami is playing tomorrow. But because he knows what they would think, I'm sure he knows the answer.
Good.
No, it is
I didn't want to bring that point up. Now you brought it.
No, but genuinely, you would have, if you were the captain, you would have thought about a Shami, right?
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Fair call. I mean, even I genuinely.
Yeah.
But it is what it is, like Zach said. I think we know what it is. If at all there is the one change, it will be Gill for Kishan. I don't think there's... Even Ashwin, I think, because they have a lot of right-handers that Pakistan bat. They only have one left-hander, Saud Shakil.
Yes.
No, the thing is, whether you want to go in with 3 seamers or you want to create option of having 4 seamers. With Hardik, you'll have option of having 4 seamers. So I think that's the option they'll keep. So yeah, I don't see any more changes. I think Shubman's fitness is going to be the debate.
Alright, I should stop asking all my questions today because we have to ask them questions tomorrow as well. So let's have a look at Pakistan squad and see what you think they're going to go ahead. Obviously after that 100, Fakhar sits out. So the opening now is sorted for Pakistan. But any other changes that you see?
Absolutely not. They'll play the same 11 that they played. A couple of the batters were not even tested. So I think they will go ahead and play the same 11. There are going to be no changes. The only thing that they would have thought probably should be leave out a Mohammad Nawaz because he hasn't given too much of the ball. But knowing India against slow left arm spin, statistics tell us that they're not the strongest against that suit, so that gives them the opportunity again to play. So Pakistan wouldn't be making any changes. Generally in the Asia Cup, they used to put the 11 before the game, so we could discuss the 11, but not anymore, I guess.
Yeah, it's just making us have more discussions now that we don't have the 11. But Zach, we spoke about this. Babar, the batsman, needs to fire big time for Pakistan because he is that key player for them.
Yeah, he is under pressure. We did touch upon that fact. It's important for Pakistan's campaign that he scores runs as early as possible so that the pressure is off him. Everyone have been asking him that question. That pressure is building. So that one thing is definitely going to be watched very keenly from tomorrow's game as far as Pakistan is concerned. Other than that, I think India-Pakistan game, you just go in and you know that it's going to be a cracker of a game. It doesn't matter what's happening leading up to that game. Everyone is going to be up for it. It's going to be packed stadium and everyone will be glued to the television sets even if they are not in the stadium. So yeah, it's all excitement.
Okay, so Zach got his first innings prediction correct. So let's go into who your players to watch out for are going to be tomorrow. DK, you can go first.
I mean, it's India-Pakistan, Virat Kohli. And for me, from the Pakistan team is what I have to think. I will back Mohammad Rizwan.
I was hoping that Jadeja gets Rizwan tomorrow, but that we'll wait and watch. Zach, your player to watch out.
I think I'll start with Rohit. Rohit
Yes.
has shown tremendous form in the last innings.
100%.
And when you're looking at these two matchups of the team, you know Shaheen Afridi's form is going to be very critical for Pakistan. And if you don't give them that early breakthroughs, it's going to be a completely different game. There's no doubt about it. So from that point of view, Rohit Sharma, I think, is going to be someone who everyone will be hoping that he has the kind of innings which we've seen in the previous one. For Pakistan, I think Shadab is going to be very crucial. I think if he is bowling well, because that spin weakness has been very evident right throughout the Asia Cup and now in this campaign. That is that weakness there in that Pakistan side. So if he's taking more responsibility, if he's up for it, then it will be a good game for Pakistan.